The Mount Pulaski Lady Hilltoppers traveled to Arcola Monday night to face Edwards County in the Class 1A Arcola Super-Sectional, with the winner earning the right to play in the state finals. Pulaski down early, but Addie Brown makes a nice bounce pass to Allison Murphy. She hits the reverse layup. Lady Toppers trail by a pair. Edwards County definitely had the size advantage, but teams can make up for that in scrappiness. Here, Addie Brown attempts a three-pointer, but when it's off the mark, Olivia Smith corrals the loose ball, and when her shot doesn't go in, it's Elena Martin with the putback, and the score is tied 7-all. But EC won 29 games and isn't going to roll over. Here, Lola Nussmeier feeds Grace Bishop underneath, and the Lions go up by 2. On the other end, Martin drives the ball inside for a layup that rolls off the rim, but Audrey Cooper tracks down the loose ball. She gets it to Murphy for the short jumper to knot the score at 9-9. We've shown you the Lady Toppers doing it on offense, but how about some defense? It's Murphy with quick hands on defense, disrupting the pass. She tosses it ahead. What can Brown do for you? In this case, she can give Pulaski its first lead of the game, 11-9. How about some more defense? Here it's Audrey Cooper disrupting the Edwards County rebound and grabs the ball. She gets it to Murphy. Murphy makes the layup and the ensuing free throw to even the score at 14-all. Still in the first quarter, Murphy looks to drive but finds Martin on the cross-court pass. Martin spots up and hits the three ball for Pulaski, and the Lady Toppers lead 17-16. Edwards County would get a free throw late in the quarter, so it's tied 17-17 moving into the second period. EC opens the quarter using its height advantage as the Lions get it inside to Bishop. She hits the shot to give Edwards County a 2-point lead. On the other end, Murphy can't get the shot to go down for Pulaski, but Edwards County gets a little lackadaisical with its passing. Murphy sneaks in to steal the ball. She gets the hoop and the harm, completing the three-point play and giving the Lady Toppers a 20-19 lead. Later in the quarter, Nussmeier drives the ball down court looking for a layup, but Olivia Smith has other ideas. She swats the shot away and Pulaski takes possession. Here's another look at that block by Smith. The Lions showed a strong inside game, but they got their shots to fall from outside as well. Here, Grace McCarty drains a three-pointer to break the tie and put EC up 25-22. That's how the score stood at halftime as Coach Ryan McVickers and members of the team discussed strategy and adjustments to make before the third quarter. Things not off to a good start for the Lady Toppers as the Lions bring the ball down and get a couple offensive rebounds before Grace Bishop banks the ball in and extends the EC lead to 5 points at 27-22. Mount Pulaski was the quicker team and used good ball movement to get open shots. Here it's Addie Brown who hits the tray for the Lady Toppers. That makes the score 27-25. Then the Lions went on a run, scoring 5 unanswered points, the last 3 coming on this three-pointer by Alice Robb. That put EC up by 7 points, 32-25, the largest deficit of the game for Mount Pulaski. Later on, it's Lola Nussmeier hitting a pull-up jumper for Edwards County. That makes the score 34-28 Lions. Edwards County notched 5 consecutive points earlier, but the Lady Toppers said, anything you can do, we can do better. And Pulaski goes to work. The three ball misses the mark here, but Olivia Smith cleans up underneath. She grabs the board and gets it to Addie Brown for a tray. That makes it 34-31. Lady Toppers down by 3. Later in the period, Mount Pulaski does it with defense, disrupting the pass by Edwards County. The Lady Toppers bring it down court and use their agility advantage, working the ball around before Murphy drives to the hoop, splits the defenders and makes the layup and gets fouled. She hits the free throw as well, and the game is tied 34-34. Later on, the shot is off by Pulaski, but Martin grabs the weak side rebound. She converts it into 2 points. Lady Hilltoppers take the lead 36-34. Pulaski looks to take control here, but the three-pointer rolls off the rim. But it's Olivia Smith to the rescue. She snatches the rebound as she's falling down. She gets it to Martin, who hits the jumper. That's 10 consecutive points by Mount Pulaski. The Lady Hilltoppers lead 38-34. EC answers back as Bishop scores inside to cut the lead to a pair. It looked like Pulaski extended the lead as Murphy drove to the lane and hit the layup, but she was called for an offensive foul, so wipe those points off the board. It's still 38-36. Edwards County looks to cut into the lead, but the Lions throw it away. It's Murphy's Law, and she finds the Lions guilty of a turnover. This time she avoids the contact and hits the layup. That extends the Lady Topper lead to 40-36. A little later on, Pulaski's up 42-36, when this time it's the Lions called for an offensive foul. It wasn't on the play in the foreground where Murphy hit the deck. It was in the background as Nussmeier lowered her shoulder while driving the ball. Turnover, Edwards County. On the other end, Olivia Smith gets the nice bounce pass feed from Murphy. She hits the layup. That makes it 42-36. Here, Edwards County gets a little careless in crunch time as the errant pass goes into the backcourt. Murphy tracks it down for Mount Pulaski and hits the layup. That gives the Lady Hilltoppers a double-digit lead at 46-36, and now the fans are feeling it, and maybe the players a little bit also. But Edwards County wasn't done yet. The Lions got another basket, but Mount Pulaski hit its free throws in crunch time. Here, Audrey Cooper sinks one from the charity stripe. Then it's Ella Martin who sinks the next free throw. That makes it 48-38, and that's the score when the game ended. Mount Pulaski wins the Arcola Class 1A Super-Sectional and advances to the state finals at Sefcu Arena in Normal. Coach McVickers said it was his team's quickness that made the difference.
We are so quick off the dribble, and we've got great shooters that they can't really help out on us. So it was just attack, and they're either going to foul us, we're going to go to the line, or we're going to get a layup, or we're going to be able to kick it out for a three. And I think Addie Brown probably hit like 2 threes in the second half. Elena Martin just kept attacking, and then obviously Allison Murphy just does what Allison Murphy does.
This feels amazing, but it wouldn't be possible without everybody. But holy cow, I cannot believe we're here right now.
If you'd like to see WLCN's full post-game show with scoring and interviews with Coach McVickers and many of the Lady Hilltoppers, just go to WLCN's YouTube page to watch. Next up for the Lady Hilltoppers is a matchup with Brown County on March 5th at 10 a.m. Depending on the outcome of that game, Pulaski will then play at 10 a.m. Saturday for the championship or at 7 p.m. later Thursday night in the third-place game. WLCN will be on hand to bring our audience live coverage. Listen on 96.3 FM or via the Mixler app, or access our YouTube channel to hear audio of the broadcast with live cut-ins of non-game action video showing sights and sounds from the arena.